Greetings once again. This is Major. This time coming to you to briefly discuss a trading situation in the cryptocurrency space that, well, I guess what it's really about is a theory, a psychology, a mentality based on price. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. People have a concept that a 20-cent coin is, why should I buy Bitcoin at $2,000+ versus buying, so many, 10,000 coins that I can get for 20 cents, 5 cents, 1 penny. That's the theory, is that, hey, I'm getting more coins for my $1,000. If I have $1,000 to invest, why invest it in a fraction of a Bitcoin versus buying, 10,000 or 1,000 of a lower price coin? And this is the thing that I wish to really speak to people about, of price versus value. And I don't think a lot of people really understand the concept of value versus price. Price is, whatever denomination that is given to a particular asset at any particular time, which can fluctuate based on a series of fundamental and technical factors. Value is based on the actual real world fundamentals of that particular asset, meaning how many people are actually using it? Will more people use it tomorrow or in the future versus how many people are actually using it today? And how many of it is in existence? How easy is this asset to be recreated? Is it something that, we could just make up out of thin air, or is there restrictions? So these would be more fundamental factors and forces that restrict the, inflation or restrict the usage of this asset. So now you're dealing in supply demand economics. Is the supply restricted? And do you see the demand for this product or asset increasing while the supply remains fixed or at a much lower rate than the demand or growth of that demand? So now that's what I would call value. So when you look at that, I then say, well, you look at the price today. So this is where you now are saying things like, is this overvalued or undervalued at any particular price? So when people say things such as, hey, if I have $1,000 to invest, and then why invest it in a Bitcoin or Ethereum at this higher price? Well, don't worry about the price. Let me get to the point. Don't worry about the price. Look at the value, because the price really doesn't matter. Because here's why I say the price doesn't matter. If you have $1,000 and Bitcoin goes up 10%, you just made 10% on your $1,000. If that 10-cent coin goes up 10%, you still made the same 10% on your money. So what you're looking at is percentage gains versus the price. So it doesn't make a difference if you're only looking at fiat value. Then what you should really concern yourself with is percentage gains. So if you put $1,000 in and Ethereum goes up 10% or goes down 10% or what have you, your fiat value has made the same 10% or 5% gain or loss. So it doesn't matter whether you put $1,000 into Bitcoin or whether you put $1,000 into a coin that's worth a penny. What you're looking at is what kind of percentage gain will happen to either asset. Now, if you believe that you're going to see higher percentage, look at it. Take, for example, Ethereum. When Ethereum was $100, you had some people saying, well, it's high. The price is high. Until it went to $300. Or you had people that said Bitcoin price is high. Now you have some penny coins that are still a penny. While Bitcoin has gone up from $1,000 to almost $3,000, that penny coin is still a penny. It hasn't moved. So it's really about, when you're investing, you really want to look at things that are actually going to move from a percentage standpoint, not from a price standpoint. So, hey, is this going to go up 100%? Do you see this going from, now, if that's a penny coin, do you think it's going to go from 1 penny to 2 pennies? And when is that going to happen? So if that goes up 100%, then you made 100% on your money, regardless of what the price is. If it went up from 1 penny to 2 pennies, it went up 100%. If it went from 1,000 to 2,000, went up 100%. So but what will determine that percentage gain, I believe, I'm more of a fundamental investor. I believe the fundamentals will really dictate more what that percentage gain will be. So, as what happened, the Asian markets, Japan, South Korea, Singapore, really came on board big time, and that fueled the rise of Bitcoin. So you can see certain fundamental factors. The ICO market exploded. So that fueled the rise of Ethereum. So when you see what are the fundamentals that will move Dogecoin? What are the fundamentals that will move Ripple? 100%. Now there are certain coins that just move. You see them 100% move today, and then tomorrow they're down 100%. That's pump and dump stuff. But we're talking about real coins that are going to have real sustainable price moves and value moves over time based on real fundamentals, adoption rate, some new discovery, some new technology, something real happening. Litecoin, well, they activated SegWit. They were able to move faster. It became a better technology. Things improved with the technology. So that's a fundamental change that now makes it a better product. So don't concentrate so much on price. Look at value and try to steep your value proposition in certain fundamental factors. And I think if we do that, we'll all be better off. And the crypto space will be a much stronger space in the long run. Thank you. Have a good day.